Today, I'll be talking about how I utilize the batch process in my music making and how switching to one piece flow saved me tremendous amounts of time. So, first, I'll be taking it through my initial process, which was the batch process. There's two parts whenever you're making a song. The first part is recording sounds from your music pad onto the software, and the second part is recording vocals. So, first, I'm going to be recording the sounds from my music pad onto the software. So I have all the sounds recorded onto my software. So what I'm going to do now is save this track and then start my next track because I want to get all of the sounds from my music pad recorded on all the songs in my album. And then what I'm going to do is record vocals for each track because I think this is faster. So this is the next track in my album, and what I've done here is record the sounds from my music pad onto the software. And now what I'm going to do is save this and then move on to my next song and complete the sounds on there, and so on and so forth. So that was the batch process way of how I made my music, and I found that switching to one piece flow saved me a lot of time whenever I make my music. So now what I've done is I've recorded all my sounds on this one track, and then what I did was, instead of going on to the next track and recording the sounds on there, I just decided to finish this song. I decided to record the sounds from my music pad onto the software, and then I decided to add my vocals, which are these orange bars here. And like that, after I save the song, I'm done with that entire song. So I already have one completed song in my album. And then what I would do is I would go to my next track. I would record the sounds from my music pad onto the software, and then I would record my vocals, and then I would be done with that song. After using One Piece Flow, I was able to decrease the amount of unfinished songs in my music folder because instead of recording the sounds on a track and then moving on to the next track, I would finish a song in one shot. So sounds and vocals. And so from a supply chain perspective, this was decreasing inventory. And also, by utilizing One Piece Flow, I was able to decrease the amount of time I release my album. And so from a supply chain perspective, this is lead time. And lastly, I was able to find more errors in my tracks because I was spending more time on each of my songs whenever I used One Piece Flow.